Hi guys, I'm your girlfriend now, and I'm jetting, ready to hand you a psychological weapon that most men will never even think to use. But once you say it, it won't leave her mind for weeks. One moment, one sentence, and she'll be replaying it over and over again, wondering why she can't stop thinking about you. And why this one line doesn't just make her feel something, it makes her feel exposed in a way that she never saw coming. And if you want the full blueprint on how to flip the power dynamic with women without chasing, without guessing, grab my book, Attraction Secrets. It breaks it all down step by step. The link is in this description. So, let's get into it. Most men think they need to show off or play games to stand out. Wrong. The most powerful thing you can do is tap into something she doesn't even understand. Something that makes her feel seen but not safe. That's the moment her min locks in and obsession starts to build. Here's that one line that checks off all toast boxes. I don't know what it is, Syed, but you're in my head, and I don't unusually let anyone in. Now let's break this down piece by piece, because this isn't just a slick line. It's built to hit her subconscious hard. She'll carry it with her even when you're not around. So, this is what this one line does. Number one, it creates psychological altience. Psychologists have known for a long time that the brain fixates on unresolved situations. That's Wycliffer's work. That's why unansweretics get under your skin so much. When you drop this line, you trigger that exact same mechanism in her brain. You didn't say what it is. You didn't say whether it's a compliment, a red flag, or a warning. And that lack of clarity is what grabs her. Her brain wants to dissolve it. And until she does, she won't stop thinking about it. Number two, it's an indirect power shift. You're not saying, I like you. You're not begging for attention. You're making a statement off impact. You're in my head. But then you take it further, and I don't usually lillage anyone in. That tells her two things. She's different and Euro-disciplined with your emotional access. That's extremely rare, and it automatically places you in a very dominant position because now she's wondering, what does it take to stay there? Number three, it feeds her ego, but not too much. Every woman wants to feel special, but not from a man who just hands out that feeling to every girl he meets. When you say this, you're feeding her ego just enough to spark her curiosity. She thinks, why me? What did he do that was so special? Why is he thinking about me? That uncertainty actives her dopamine receptors in her brain. And once dopamine is involved, she starts chasing. Not because you necessarily forced it, because you didn't have to. But because her own brain is now rewarding her for solving the puzzle. Number four, it activates her reproductive biology. Let's go pro-male for a second. Women are biologically wired to evaluate a man's emotional stability before they ever invest. Now this isn't done consciously. It's evolutionary. A manwo gets overly attached. He's flagged as high risk. A man who feels absolutely nothing is not a reward, but a man who shows controlled availability, it's high quality. You're signaling that you're emotional necessity. You don't just give out your exes, you grant it. And once a woman feels like she's been granted something rare, like rare access to your mind, that creates desire. Number five, it triggers the pull effect. I go in depth about this one in my book, Attraction Secrets, because it's one of the most powerful principles in attraction psychology to date. The pull effect shows that people who are competent, composed, and strong become even more attractive when they show a tiny humanizing flaw. You're calm, controlled, and unshaken. But then you say, I don't usually let anyone in. That's your moment of imperfection. Beauty's not weakness. It's using vulnerability very strategically. And it makes her lean in emotionally and lift their guards a little bit because she realizes this isn't some line that you drop on every female. This is rare. This is personal. This is real. Most men are either too guarded or anxious to pull this off. You're neither, and that's why it works. Number six, it makes her perform. This line doesn't just trigger emotions. It alters behavior. Once she hears it, she starts watching herself differently around you. She'd become more conscious of her tone, her looks, her text. She'll wonder what made you say that. What part of her pulled you in? And if she's still doing this successfully, why now? Because she's performing to keep that access alive. Now this might sound like manipulation, but it's not. This influence because Athos's point, you're not chasing her validation, she's chasing yours. This shift is very subtle, but it's extremely powerful, because once a woman starts seeing herself through your lens, come the standard she tries to impress. Number 7. It's built for attention. Here's a big reason why this works. It's not something she'll react to necessarily in the moment. It's a mything that will hit her hard later when she's laying in bed, when she's scrolling through her phone, when she hears your name or smells your cologne. And because you didn't clarify what itis she'll project meaning ganto your words based on how much she values you. If she likes you, this line makes her feel wanted. If she's unsure, this line creates emotional conflict. And either way, she's stuck trying to figure you out. This is how imprinting works. You're not making it obvious how you feel, and that's exactly what keeps her thinking about you. That tension doist, just go away. It sticks in her mind because she doesn't have yo figured out yet. Number 8. It hints at exclusivity. I don't usually let noon in. That line on its own is agamecker. Why? Because now she's competing with every other woman. You just made it clear most don't even get a shit. You're not one of those guys who falls for a pretty face or a little anshin. You're very selective. And no, she has to work to maintain her position in your mind. This is what the quality men do. They don't chase, they pull. She feels drawn in without even knowing why. Because your energy speaks louder than your words. Hair show to deliver it. And this is where a lot of guys drop the ball. If you say this line with too much intensity, it feels scripted. Too casual, it's not now impact. You say it like you're thinking out loud, not like you planted it. You're not confessing, you're reflecting. It's almost like you're speaking your thoughts out loud. Hold eye contact. Keep your tone low and steady. This is not a compliment. It's like a moment of self-awareness that slipped out. That's what makes it feel real. That's what makes her freeze and replay it later, because it didn't feel like a move. It felt like a glimpse of something that she wasn't even supposetto here. Here's a real example. Let's say you're out with her. You've been cool, present, not overdoing it. She says something playful, something thought that's deeper than you expected it to. You'll look at her and say, I don't know what teat is yet, but you're in my head. And I didn't usually let anyone in. Then you'll change the subject casually, effortlessly, like it didn't even faze you. Now she's trying to figure out why that line felt so heavy. That night, you didn't have to text. She's left sitting with it. And by the morning, she's replayed it 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 times already. Now, she's wondering if she still has that impact on you. If you still feel the same way, if you pulled back, every man tries to impress women, but most fail. Every man tries to stand out, but most blend in. Because they keep saying what they think she wants to hear, but when you drop a line like this, you override surface-level things. No compliments, no performance. You strike at the heart of the one place she can't defend, her subconscious. Because this line doesn't feed the ego. It makes her question her own, and that's the trigger. That's how obsession starts. And if you want to master this level off psychological control, if you want to top flip, the dynamic shift her energy, and keep her chasing something she doesn't even understand yet. My book, Attraction Secrets, breaks down the entire thing. It's not theory. It's real psychology, real behavior, and real power. The link is in the description. So, with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later.